awful info. The 2023 C8 Corvette Z06 and Stingray will be delayed again. This is more bad news for the upcoming C8 model. With that being said, you guys, let's go! Howdy folks, you on the C Gonna Speed 252 show. Scroll over to the right, click that subscribe button. Definitely give this video a thumbs up so we can push it up in the algorithms. If this is your first time stopping by, well, my name is Clarence and I would love for you to smash that subscribe button anywhere on your screen, your tablet, or your telephone. And I would love to have you literally become part of this awesome community, and so would everyone else. If you got an Instagram page, go over to Instagram right now, type in C Gonna Speed 252 and follow me there so you can get a lot of updates and awesome cool pictures on the C8 Corvette Z06. If you'd like to support the channel in any kind of way, whether you go to my website and purchase one of my awesome t-shirts or my key tags, which are on sale right now, because I would like everyone that's a part of the C Gonna Speed 252 community to have some C Gonna Speed 252 merch. So right now it is priced to sale because I want everyone just to have their own piece of merch. Go over to my website, which is www.cgonnaspeed252.com. With that being said, you guys, I'm bringing you the latest information about the 2023 Corvette C8 Z06 and also your 2022 and 2023 Stingrays as well. With that being said, let's get into the video. Now, we all know the C8 Corvette has been one of the most beautiful, outstanding cars, hot cars on the market till this day right now. But we also know this car has been cursed since they have actually came out with a Mid Engine Corvette, and there have been a lot of reasons why this car has been cursed. The pandemic, shortage on parts, the strike, and everything else that goes along with it. And unfortunately, with this video and this update, we'll possibly have another strike right now. So, Corvette Blog is really close with a lot of engineers, so am I. And so we can bring you a lot of great updates regarding the C8 Corvette. So if you're interested in more information, definitely go over to Corvette Blogger's website. My good friend Keith, and he can give you all the latest and the greatest with that as well. But while the new Mid Engine Corvette Stingray has been an overwhelming hit around the world, the men and women who build the new C8 Corvette for Chevy are saying, don't forget about us, which means it's possible that there will be another strike coming down towards the C8 Corvette Z06 and Stingray. Now, me on the other hand, let's give these workers their credit where their credit is due. With the overwhelming demand for this C8 Corvette, Stingray and Z06 placed on their path, including their labor strike, the global pandemic, the supply chain and issues, and even a tornado, these workers nonetheless has managed to produce tens of thousands of 2020 to 2022 Corvettes in Bowling Green, Kentucky assembly plant, which included my car, by the way. So, with everything that they have gone through so far, the men and women who are building the Corvette Stingrays have gone through a lot, and they have built a lot of these cars with all the problems that was thrown in their way. So don't get it wrong. I know they love building this car because they wouldn't be working there if they didn't, and they take pride in every inch that they build this vehicle. However, since 2019, members of the UAW Local 2164 in Bowling Green have been operating without a local contract. And the last week, they sent a strong message to the management by rejecting an offer that they still doesn't address many of their ongoing concerns. In fact, 98% of the Bowling Green production workers and 97% of its skilled trades workers turned down the offer from plant management. So here's some brief information coming from one of the higher-ups regarding the UAW. We pretty much knew that the outcome would be this, Jason Watson said, shop chair manager for Local 2164, told Bowling Green Daily News. It's disappointing that the company does not take into consideration what the hourly workers are asking for the improvements. Their concerns for the local shop 2164 are sanitation and health safety, as well as commitment from General Motors to use the UAW members when possible for contracted tasks like 3D printing, maintenance work, and scripting. Local 2164 President Brian Ferret says outsourcing tasks to non-union workers is a big concern for the union workers who have been transferred to Bowling Green after closure or downsizing from other General Motors plants. With the 8th generation Corvette earning significant accolades since beginning production in 2019, they believe the workers are actually assuming the car should benefit by receiving some guarantees about their future. We always requested a guarantee, but it's not there yet, he said. Over the last 20 years, all General Motors has pushed for is achieved, and in most cases is for a third party to do our work at a lower wage. The union's recent rejection of the latest offer holds an immediate ramifications, but Watson says the strike is not out of question eventually if the issues can't be resolved. Our membership has approved a strike authorization, but there is a process that must go through UAW Region 8 and the National Union, he said. In the meanwhile, Watson, the union's bargaining committee, will continue to gather membership concerns as well as continue to have meetings with the management and attempt to continue non-negotiations. Enthusiasts should know that the Corvette plant management is willing to continue these talks, as indicated in their statement. We are disappointed that the UAW Local 2164 voted down the local contract. We will continue to meet with the local union to understand the vote and will continue to negotiate. Our goal is to reach an agreement that benefits employees, positions, and our business to be competitive as we move forward. So most of that talk obviously came between the president of the Local 2164 and other members that are part of the UAW as well. And so with that being said, it does seem like the 2022s and 2023 Stingrays will be delayed, and it also seems like the 2023 Corvette Z06 will be delayed as well. Now, don't get it wrong, there are a lot of other companies out there that have employees that aren't happy. For instance, we all know Amazon is a huge company. As we're speaking, an Amazon truck is passing right by my house right now as I'm literally saying this. A lot of Amazon workers are complaining about the sanitational issues at their factory and other things that they want as well. And don't get it wrong, like, we all want everyone in the world to be working in a great environment. Granted, I do not work at the General Motors plant, so I can't tell you what their environment is. I do know I have a young brother and sister that also work for Amazon, and they didn't like their working environment either. So I do hope that General Motors and the UAW can all come together to figure out what's best for the workers at the plant. Because I do know a lot of you all are really wanting your Stingrays, and I know a lot of people out there are just really anticipating this 2023 Corvette C8 Z06. I mean, like one of the engineers said, in order for this Corvette to literally compete against a lot of the other European cars, they're going to have to make a right-hand drive. So if General Motors are really having a hard time building the left-hand drive for us over here to be able to drive and enjoy this car, and they want to build the right-hand drives on top of that, General Motors is going to need all hands on deck. They're going to need to have everything in place in order to build as many of these cars as they possibly want to build. General Motors literally want this new Corvette to take over the world. I mean, literally, like they said before in one of their trailers, they want to put the world on notice. They want this car to be one of the cars that take over going forward. And in order for them to do that, they're going to have to build as many of these cars as they possibly can over here and as many as they possibly can over there, so they can have both the left-hand drive and the right-hand drive. On top of that, you know, once again, this car has already had so many delays. If you take out the strike that happened previously, if you take away the tornado, if you take away the, COVID obviously, and you take away some of the other issues that came along with the C8, there is no telling how many of these Stingrays that would be on the road right now. And it's possible that General Motors could have pre-orders already ready for the Z06. Now, right now, they plan on having pre-orders, saying that people can put in their pre-order information on March 24th. I was talking to my friend Mike. He said one of his subscribers reached out and said his dealership contacted him and said he will be able to place an order for his Z06 pretty soon. So it seems like some things are going and some things are just moving slowly. It seems like when they take one step forward, they get pushed two steps back. Unfortunately, that's sometimes how life is, but it seems like that hopefully at some point they will be able to get this car and ready to go. Definitely smash that thumbs up button so we can push this video up in the algorithms. Also, hit that subscribe button so you become part of this awesome community, because I would love to have you. I would love to read your comments down below, and I would love nothing more but to grow this community as well. And if you got an Instagram page, go over to your Instagram page, Follow me at cgarnerspeed252.com, where you can send me messages as well and get all the latest and the greatest updates. And if you like to buy a shirt or a key tag, go over to my website.